All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie at the 4 slot. And for the Knicks, Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. As we enter the final stretch of the regular season, Doris, we've got a clear picture of the league hierarchy.
Yeah, we've got a legitimate sample size here. You know the identity of each team. So unless someone makes a late surge or maybe an injury pops up, the surprises of the season are behind us.
Explosive speed gives Fox the clear advantage on the drive. He gets down the lane so fast.
Back to Brunson. The 3 is up. Vassell with the rebound. On offense, here is San Antonio. On the wing, Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Wembanyama. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Anunoby on the wing. Outside Brunson. And the layup is good.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
Pass to Champagnie. Castle for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their 2 meetings last year.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Fox. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Anunoby passes to Towns. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
And the second free throw is good. And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Now here's Vassell. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. 4 on the clock. And it's Fox missing.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
Anunoby against Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. And he powers it down right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. Now here's Brunson. He's covered by Fox. The fader. The rebound by the Spurs. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Outside Anunoby. The 3. Can't get it to drop. The Spurs have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Lets it go from deep. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
I just love the ball movement.
Right side Hart. Back to Brunson. Outside Hart. High post Towns. Over Wembanyama. And the Knicks miss again.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Castle outside. Outside Wembanyama. Over Towns. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. New York trailing. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. That one falls. Fox has got 7 points.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Brunson with it. His last outing, he had 20. Three-pointer. The shot no good.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And Castle with the basket on the assist from Vassell.
And for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
Here's Brunson outside. The shot that time not on target.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
And it's Fox missing.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Fox outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 9 points in the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Brunson passes to Towns. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Castle. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
And this rookie Castle is smooth on the drive. Can't give him any space in the lane.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Towns. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Champagnie. San Antonio moving the ball around. Fox outside. To the wing, right side. The three from Wembanyama knocks down the long J. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Changes here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Clarkson subbed in for Hart. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Cornette's checked in for Champagnie. Barnes comes in for Vassell. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Bridges outside. Pass to Clarkson. Shoots over Johnson, and that one's good. Clarkson.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
From deep, Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Brunson. Lets a floater go. And the layup is up and in. Brunson's gotten his third basket of the night.
Boy, that is nothing but pure basketball skill from Jalen Brunson. When he touches the paint, that craftiness comes into play.
Now here's Barnes. Still no points. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. In the third spot, the Spurs.
Well, offensively, people are moving without the ball, making the extra pass, and that's led to a high shooting percentage for them, really, over the last month.
And San Antonio making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. Knicks trail by 4. Down low. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
Inside, here's Cornette. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Shamet passes to Robinson. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Mitchell Robinson's field goal percentage is high, and the reason is these are the kinds of looks he creates.
With the step back. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Harper. It's rebounded by New York. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
And San Antonio has possession. The Knicks making their last shot. Pass to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Cornette. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And good patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
New York trailing. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Here's Clarkson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Keldon Johnson. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And that one falls for Clarkson.
Sometimes, guys, you need someone on your team who understands my job is to be aggressive, whether I have it going or whether I don't. And Jordan Clarkson is that guy.
Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for New York. De'Aaron Fox has checked in for San Antonio. And so Clarkson nails both of them. Here's Johnson. He's scoreless. Pass to Cornette. Now here's Fox. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the one, and it really helps him out inside. And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Now here's Fox. A 20-point game for him in the win against Toronto. Outside Johnson. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the three.
Clarkson outside. Here's the three. That shot off the mark. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for San Antonio. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Johnson and Barnes, your small and power forwards. Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Cornette in at center, filling out the middle. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Guys, back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie, thanks for the report. Johnson with a bucket.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
It's stolen by Fox. To the middle. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Whenever it's Johnson slamming it, we can feel it over here.
Now here's Alvarado. He's covered closely. Oh, can't get Towns any space from there.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Pass to Harper. Takes the three. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Alvarado outside. Outside Robinson. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Johnson a screen on Clarkson. Out to the right wing. From deep, Harper. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Alvarado. Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 8. Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Barnes. Robinson with a double. There's the 3. And it's Fox missing. For New York, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Alvarado, the pass to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. In today's game, it seems like running a good offense can come down to getting favorable switches doors.
It does, BA. You see so many of the great teams, those competing for championships. What is their primary goal on offense? Find the weakest target defensively and go at them.
Brunson is checked in for Shaman. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Cornette. And the Spurs with possession here. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Harper passes to Fox. Here's Johnson. Give him 8. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Following this game, they hit the road and challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. To the inside, here's Johnson. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And this is what Johnson is capable of when he has the green light.
Knicks trail by 12. Now Brunson. He has 6. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. From deep, Harper. The shot comes out. New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
New York, no good that time either.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Brunson. Towns looking for an opening. To end the cold spell. Just 5 to shoot. It's not going to go for him. Spurs lead by 12. Now here's Fox. Clarkson with the defensive effort. Launches a 3. Nails it from 3. Clarkson's got 9.
We know Jordan Clarkson is a guy who likes to play fast. He's going to catch and shoot as soon as it touches his fingers.
Johnson for 3. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Let's go, New York. Put your hands together for your Knicks 7-time squad.
For the Knicks, Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Alvarado. San Antonio also making some changes. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for Harper. Hart passes to Bridges. Brunson against Fox. Fade away. Out to Bridges. And here's Brunson from the arc. Brunson missing again.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Vassell can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 12. Bridges down low. He's covered by Fox. Bridges misses. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Brunson against Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Brunson from the wing, and he drops that one in. Vassell's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Give lots of credit to Devin Vassell. He's really improved his game over the years.
Bridges finds Brunson. New York working the ball around now. Pass to Towns. And here's Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple. Brunson's got 9.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3 ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
And here's Vassell from the arc. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. That one's good for 2. He's got 7.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
Pass to Barnes. 4-3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 now. From the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. They've led by as many as 14. Down low. Here's Fox. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Champagnie, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Knicks trail by 11. Bridges outside. Outside Anunoby. Bridges outside. Launches it. Rebound San Antonio.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. In traffic. Wemby goes to work.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Outside Robinson. Bridges outside. Back to Robinson. Hart passes to Bridges. 6 to shoot. The deep 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Vassell's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Champagnie. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Spurs lead by 15. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Bridges outside. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Hart with a screen on Castle. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Outside Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
56-46.
Anunoby against Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Anunoby. Takes a three. Wembanyama, no good.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet. Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Pass to Champagny. Back to Castle. A minute 22 left in the first half. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
And good to see Castle capitalizing from the mid-range. He knows he needs to keep hitting these shots.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. The three is up. Doesn't go that time.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Inside. Nice D from Bridges.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Robinson in the post. Wembanyama on him. Robinson can't hit. San Antonio leading by 13. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wembanyama, screen on Hart. Outside Wembanyama. This one for three. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Brunson on the drive. Brunson slices through the D.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
And so the San Antonio Spurs, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's just the players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Hey everybody, I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Looking at San Antonio, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first-half performance for the Spurs.
Their bench came in ready to play. As a starter, that gives you confidence when you have to come off the floor.
Yeah, you know they know the second unit has their backs. Like I've got you guys.
Hard to find a better bodyguard than a 7-foot sheriff. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
They've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. Pass to Vassell. Over Anunoby. Vassell's shot is good. And the Spurs lead by 16.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, BA, and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those two qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
Now here's Fox. He's got 13. The shake. And he lays it in. Fox has got 15.
Yeah, Fox is going off. I mean, he's gotten the ball on offense, and he's been relentless.
Outside Anunoby. Towns outside. Three-pointer, no good.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
And here's Castle. He has 6. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's New York with a rebound. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Brunson against Fox. With the fadeaway. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Struggling to get into their groove here. Just 1 for 4.
Castle outside. And here's Vassell from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Wembanyama against Towns. Over Wembanyama. Down. That's good. 11 points in the game.
What nice work to get the high percentage look, and he doesn't make any mistake with it.
52.
Castle outside. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Wembanyama, no good. Knicks trail by 14. Screen by Hart. Brunson, a good look. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Brunson's got 18.
Boy, the ability to stop on the dime and rise and fire. Jalen Brunson, that is outstanding.
Back to Castle. And it's Brunson with the rebound. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Hart passes to Bridges. New York working the ball around now. Pass to Hart. Left side Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Now here's Fox. He's got 15. Over Brunson. That one rolls around and rims out. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And the basket by Bridges.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Over to the wing. Wembanyama finds Castle. They get back on track, and that one is hammered home.
And there's really no such thing as a safe lead. I mean, this is still anyone's game.
To the paint. Bridges outside. From outside the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
San Antonio leading by 5.
63.
Fox outside. Shot clock at 5. Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist from Anunoby. Now just a 3-point Spurs lead. San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. For 3, Bridges. Rebound by San Antonio. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. And that'll be game 4 of this 6-game stretch on the road.
You got to be impressed with Fox's court awareness. He has a feel for when one of his guys is uncovered.
Here's Brunson. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Fires the 3. The shot no good.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Pass to Hart. Back to Anunoby. Let's go with a 3. Buries it from 3. Anunoby's got 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. San Antonio also making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Champagny. Johnson comes in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle. Here's Harper. He's got 5. 3-pointer. Fox drops in the 3. Fox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that's his second 3. First of this half, though.
Robinson passes to Brunson. Clock at 6. Towns outside. The 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 6th assist of the night.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Now here's Fox. He's got 18. Here's Harper. The rebound by Bridges.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Towns outside. Outside Anunoby. Towns outside. Robinson a screen on Barnes. Towns for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Fox right side. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Fox has got 20 points.
Beautiful move there from Fox. His speed and handles are a lethal combination.
Back to Brunson. rebound by San Antonio. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
The free throw no good for Wembanyama.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
Clarkson passes to Alvarado. Back to Clarkson. From downtown is Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Wemby showing off the range.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Shamet. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from three. Shamet's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside Barnes. From deep, Harper. That shot is off.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Clarkson with the ball. He's got 9. Over Johnson. And they recover it. Alvarado, the pass to Sohan. New York working the ball around now. Oh, it's stolen. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Harper passes to Johnson. That one no good. Clarkson with the defensive effort. Robinson, a screen on Johnson.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. San Antonio on top, leading by 1. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Johnson and Barnes, your small and power forwards. Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. From deep, Harper. Pure from three-point range. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Towns passes to Robinson. And here's Clarkson. Fires from deep. Harper pulls it in. Harper's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Fox. Puts up a 3. The Knicks pull it in. Clarkson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Shamet. He drops it from range.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Cornette sets a screen. 5 on the clock. Johnson passes to Cornette. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. New York has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. High post Towns. Working on Barnes. Clarkson's got room. And that misses. That would have put him up. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
I love the competitive edge Johnson plays with, scoring on the D with tenacity.
Towns outside to tie it up. Counted from distance. And that makes it a tie ball game.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Fox outside. To the inside. Harper powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Timeout called Mitch Johnson. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Get ready for one man. It's your Knicks breaker and crew.
Brunson, he's checked in for Shaman. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Thanks for that, Allie. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Fox outside. The three is up. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game to take the lead. Brunson brushes off the D.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Fox outside. Johnson finds Wembanyama. Barnes feeling it out a bit. San Antonio again can't hit. New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Clarkson passes to Brunson. It's a mark. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Harper. Now Wembanyama. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
So explosive in the paint. Johnson doing whatever he has to beat the contest.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Fox outside. Inside. Lets it fly. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And that's now 22 points for Victor Wembanyama. Outside Brunson. Towns outside. Takes the three. They get it back.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation. Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
And out of bounds, the Spurs will take it. And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks. On Friday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Sunday, they'll match up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. San Antonio also making some changes. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for Harper. What a finish inside from Fox.
And there's a bit of the explosiveness from Fox. Really tough to contain there around the rim.
Brunson against Fox. Now here's Brunson. The D's right on him. And he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 10 points in just the second half.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Fox, that's good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Over Fox. Not enough on that one as it misses. Spurs lead by 4. Pass to Vassell. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anunoby's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
New York working the ball around now. For 3, Bridges. Rebound by San Antonio. At one point, they led by 16. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's an 8-footer. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And now a 6-point San Antonio lead. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Get on your feet. Who wants a t-shirt? It's time for t-shirts. Time to get loud now, everyone, because it's time for a t-shirt call.
New York making a switch here. Hart's checked in. And San Antonio with a change here too. Champagne's checked in. Up top, Anunoby. He's guarded by Vassell. Here's Brunson. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Brunson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, what a dribble move by Brunson. Ball on a string on that drive.
Pass to Wembanyama. Now Vassell. The 3-ball. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Anunoby. Here's Towns. Easy work inside for Towns.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. Right wing. Here's Champagnie. Knocks it down from distance. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Good vision by Castle there to find the open man.
Brunson passes to Hart. Towns, right side. Outside Brunson. No good on the triple. San Antonio leading by 5. Pass to Castle. Now Fox jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Boy, after making 1-3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
New York shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Here's Brunson. Jacks up a 3. And Brunson won't miss many of those.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Now Fox. From deep. Bridges pulls it down. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Now Hart. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
Listen, we've seen Josh Hart deliver in big moments before. The pressure doesn't bother him.
Here's Fox. Fires the 3. Bridges pulls it down. Now Brunson. Towns, left side. Now Brunson. Outside Bridges. Just 5 on the clock to tie it up. That's all.
Well, if they've been saving one of their favorite plays, now is the time to use it.
Yes, sir!
Yeah, this kid Castle loves having the ball in these spots. He wants to be the guy to hit the big one.
Brunson, outside Bridges, beyond the arc. Wembanyama rips down the board.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Look at Fox taking on all comers.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Knicks trail by 7.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Owning the post right there.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Your seat fans and make some noise. It's your Knicks City answer. That was your Knicks City answer.
Towns. Wembanyama rips down the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Bridges! inbounds outside. Launches it from deep. It's off. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching.